హలో స్టూడెంట్స్, ప్లాంట్ ఫిజియాలజీలో భాగంగా మనము ట్రాన్స్పోర్ట్ ఇన్ ప్లాంట్స్ లెసన్ చూస్తున్నాం. అయితే ఇందులో ట్రాన్స్పోర్ట్ ఇన్ ప్లాంట్స్ మాలిక్యూల్స్ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ ఫ్రమ్ వన్ రీజియన్ టు అనదర్ రీజియన్ in different ways, that is long distance and short distance. In short distance mode we are already discussed diffusion, facilitated diffusion, both are involved in long distance transport system. But there in some plants so far height, few meters height, like Sequoia semipervirens, a gymnosperm, one of the tallest plant, Sequoia semipervirens. In such plants diffusion or facilitated diffusion cannot suffice to transfer of molecules from one point to another point or one region to another region, because a typical plant cell, it contains 50 micrometer. So to cross water molecules, that cell, it required 2.5 seconds. So that it means it takes so many months or years to reach the shoot tip, such a long plants, tall plants. So that it requires a special type of system, that is vascular system, are involved in long distance transport system. In long distance transport of water molecules, it requires vascular tissues like xylem and phloem. In that xylem and phloem, molecules are transferred from one point to another point. That process is called translocation. Transfer of molecules, transfer of minerals from one point to another point, one location to another location, one region to another region. That is called translocation. Translocation, right? Okay, a typical plant cell, it contains 50 micrometer. To cross that plant cell, water molecules require 2.5 seconds approximate time, that is. But in long distance transport system, molecules or minerals, they move at a time in mass flow or bulk flow mode. Mass flow or bulk flow mode. Molecules are transferred one point to another point. That is mass flow or bulk flow system. Right? So in water, minerals and food materials, they move in that mode. Mass or bulk flow mode. It means NMOS. So in bulk flow, molecules are transferred in two ways, that is positive hydrostatic pressure or negative hydrostatic pressure. Positive hydrostatic pressure and negative hydrostatic pressure. In garden hose pipe, it is contains positive hydrostatic pressure. When we are planting water in garden, we are pressing the tip of the water tube, then water moves so long distance. At the time we are pressing the tip of the tube, it means we are giving pressure to water molecules. So at that time it contains positive pressure that occur on water molecules, so that it called positive hydrostatic pressure. That at that time molecules are move bulk flow mode. In garden hose pipe, it contains positive hydrostatic pressure. But in suction of straw, when we drinking cool drinks through a straw, we are pulling inside that air. It means we are giving negative hydrostatic pressure in that straw. Negative hydrostatic pressure. In that mode also molecules, juice or whatever it materials, they are enter into our body or through straw in negative in mass flow. So in that straw, it contains at that time negative hydrostatic pressure. Suction of straw contains negative hydrostatic pressure. Garden hose pipe, it contains positive hydrostatic pressure. In these two things, molecules, they move bulk flow or NMOS. So water absorbed by root hairs in diffusion mode. Molecules are transferred through root hair in diffusion mode. This is root hair. But then it can move into two ways. After entering plant body, through root hair, water molecules enter in deep of the plant body in two ways. One way is apoplast and another way is symplast. Apoplast mode and symplast mode. Apoplast mode means transfer of molecules through intercellular spaces and cell walls. Through intercellular spaces and cell walls. So intercellular spaces means the space which are present in between two cells. The space in between two cells is called intercellular spaces. So water moves through intercellular spaces and cell wall. Through cell wall and intercellular spaces. The type of movement is called apoplast mode. So apoplast mode means movement of water molecules in the plant body through cell walls and intercellular spaces. The type of movement is called apoplast. Apoplast. Most of the water molecules or minerals, they are enter into the plant body through apoplast mode only. In this mode, water molecules, they reach or they enter into the plant body up to the endodermis. So why? Because in endodermis it contains, endoderm cell walls contains Casparian thickenings or Casparian strips. That walls are made up of suberin. So that suberin, it is impervious to water molecules. Suberin is impervious to water molecules. It cannot accept transport of water molecules inside or outside. That material is suberin, present in walls of endodermal cells. So that water molecules enter into apoplast mode. So it is there is no barrier in apoplast mode. There is no barrier. So it means it in mode of apoplast mode, movement of water molecules little faster than symplast mode. There is no barrier. And in second one is symplast mode, movement of water molecules through plasma desmata, through plasma membrane, that is called symplast mode. Mostly it observed in endodermis region. Because in apoplast mode, water enter into the plant body through cell walls and intercellular spaces, and in up to endodermal cells contains suberins. But the endodermal cells which are opposite to protozoum, the endodermal cells which are present opposite to protozoum, that endodermal cells cannot contain suberin. There is no Casparian strips. There is no Casparian strips. The endodermal cells which are opposite to protozoum, that endodermal cells cannot, there is no, or Casparian strips are absent. So that cells are involved in the transportation of water molecules from cortex to xylem. It means that cells is called passage cell. This is also passage cell. That cell involved in the transportation of molecules from cortex to xylem. But here the mode of transport is symplast mode. It means water enter into the protozoum through protoplasm of the or cytoplasm of the endodermal cell. It means through plasma membrane. That mode of transport is called symplast mode. But here in symplast mode, it requires to cross water molecules through plasma membrane. So there is little bit barrier is there, that is plasma membrane. So when comparing to apoplast mode, symplast is slow movement. It is aided by cytoplasmic streaming also. It may be aided by cytoplasmic streaming. That streaming can be easily observed in leaf of hydrilla plant. In leaf of hydrilla plant, we can easily observe that cytoplasmic streaming. Cytoplasmic streaming. So this is our long distance transport system. Long distance transport system here. So water enter into the plant body in two ways, that is apoplast and second one is symplast mode. Most of the water molecules, minerals, they enter into the plant body through apoplast mode. So, but in some regions like endodermis, that is in their movement of water molecules is symplast mode, that is through plasma desmata or plasma membrane. Why? Because endodermal walls contains Casparian thickenings, Casparian strips that is made up of suberin. Suberin is impervious to water molecules. Suberin is impervious to water molecules, so that it cannot accept movement of water molecules from inside or outside. But the endodermal cells which are present opposite to protogelum, that endodermal cells cannot deposit of suberin. There is no Casparian strips, so that cells are involved in the transport of molecules, movement of molecules from cortex to xylem. That cells are called passage cells. Passage cell. The remaining cells are contains Casparian thickenings. So that here water molecules move from cortex to xylem through plasma membrane of the endodermal cell. That movement is called symplast mode. It is a little bit slower. Why? Because there is plasma membrane is there. So cytoplasmic streaming observed in hydrilla leaf. Cytoplasmic streaming is observed in hydrilla leaf. So in this mode, water enter into the plant body. But in some plants, mycorrhiza are also involved in the absorption of more water in plant body. So in some plants, mycorrhizae helps to absorb more water in plants. It helps to absorb more water in plants. Mycorrhizae means association of fungal member with plant roots. Mycorrhizae means association of fungal member with root. That is called, system is called mycorrhizae. So what is the uses of mycorrhizae? In this, fungus contains fungal hyphae. It has large surface area, so that it is easy to absorb more water which are required by plants. So that it absorbs more water and mineral from the soil. So fungus provide water and mineral to plants. In return, plants gives sugars and nitrogen containing compounds. Containing compounds to fungal members. So that it is called as obligate association. Observed in mycorrhizae plants. So best example is pinus plant. So this pinus plant, it cannot germinate in the absence of mycorrhizae. So to germinate the seeds of pinus plant, it requires mycorrhizae. So it explains the association with a fungal member. It shows the importance of association of fungal member, that is the mycorrhizae. So this is about mycorrhizae or long distance transport system. In the system, molecules are transports up to some meters height.